selling your properties to relocate abroad, is it truly worth it? I just finished watching a video and I just want to talk about that video I watched regarding a family selling off their building, everything they have in Nigeria, just to relocate. And after some years, what they thought that after a few years it will things will be rosy and all that wasn't what the situation that they have. What they expected wasn't the situation they have right now. So they came out to make a video about it that is not worth it. And guess what? In that comment section, there are so many back and forth. People were just saying, oh, if it didn't work for you, doesn't mean, don't discourage other people from doing it. Just stick with what works for you. And other people supported, you know. There are so many back and forth. So I want to drop my 2 cents on that. Before we even talk about financial side of relocating, let me talk about relocating Japa, the comprehensive. Let me just talk about relocating everything that you really need to do. If this video seems like what you would like to listen to or what you would like to watch, please remember to click on the subscribe button, subscribe, like and share. Stick around. Let us continue. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, you are welcome. My name is Bola, and on this video I do a couple of videos. Just go over to my channel and search for videos you might want to watch. Okay, relocating involves proper planning. You cannot just sleep and wake up one morning and just say, oh, family, let us pack our bags and let us start going to a new country. It doesn't work like that. It involves proper planning. What do I mean by proper planning? I mean it involves your financial support. Where will you get your finances to support your immigration documentation when you're going into a new country? Number one, you have to look at which country are you even going to. You have to weigh your options. Okay, I don't want to miss anything out because this video is a very, very sensitive one. I jotted down some points and I don't want to miss anything out. So if you see me looking down, it's just because I just want to go. I don't want to miss anything out. Okay, so just as I've said, I said relocating involves extensive planning. You need to really, really plan. It's not something that you will just wake up a day and you decide that, oh, let us go. You need to look at which country are you going to. When I say which country, weigh your options because of the things that is even happening now. You can see what is happening in the US, you can see what is happening in the UK, and so many other countries as well. So you really need to weigh your options. Look at the country that is better now, that when you put in your application, it's most likely to be successful. Yeah, you have to look at that country. Okay, you may want to look at other countries. Maybe you are from an English speaking country. You may want to look at Germany, you know. Maybe you want to learn the German language, or you want to learn the French, or you may want to look at Spain, you know. You want to learn their language as well. You want to look at Italy, you want to learn their language before relocating. Or you prepare your mind that, okay, how are you going to adjust, how are you going to settle in even after your visa approval. All right, okay, so you have to weigh your options, at which I've mentioned 2 important things. I've mentioned when you put in your visa, when you put in your application, okay, you want to look at the country that's got the higher rates of visa approval, so that all your efforts will not just be watered down, so that all your efforts will not just go into a waste like that. Okay, so after looking at the country that you already agreed that, okay, this is the country that is best for us, going by what is happening and going by our financial status, and maybe you have friends over there who can support you and all of that. Okay, So the next point you would want to look now is your finances. How are you going to support, if you're a family of two, maybe yourself and your wife, or yourself and your partner, if you've got children, and you know how much this visa costs now, okay? How are we going to get the funding for these immigration processes? Where are we going to get the money from? You may want to start looking at that as well. So this brings me to that point of that family saying that they sold their house just so that they would relocate. Will you want to do that? You really need to think about it. Will you want to sell your property off, or you want to take a loan from friends or from family, or you want to look at any financial institution that will want to support you with some loans? Okay, and I want to leave that part open, because if some people, just as I said in the comment section, that there's so many back and forth, someone even put it that, yeah, she did the same thing with her family and they are living fine in their country of choice, and they are able to start something back home as well. You know, just do what you feel is best for you. I would want to leave it open that you want to put your property on sale. If you think, I would only advise that when you know that your visa is going to get an approval, okay? Because it will be double tragedy to lose your house, and at the end of the day you're not going anywhere. Visa denied, and you have nothing to fall back on. So you have to weigh your options now. I would advise that if you can get a friend that can loan you the money, please go ahead and make a repayment plan with that friend, or you have family support. You know, putting a whole house up just so you'll be able to relocate. I'll leave it. I will leave that. Just think about it. Think about it. If you are doing so well in Nigeria, if you have a job that you know that is you're doing well, that's fine. You can just stay back. But if you want to relocate, like you already pack it up, that your business is not working, no job, no stable job, maybe due to you having an health issues, so you need a good health services, you know, just weigh your options, the reason why you want to relocate. And if you feel that moving out of that country is best for you, why not go ahead? But if you weigh your options and you feel that staying back is better, is good for you, why not? Just do what is best for you. Okay, do what is best for you. So in that area of finances, I want to leave it open. Are you going to advise anyone to put their house up or for sale so that they'll be able to relocate, or you want to advise that they source for other means of financial support? All right, so I haven't looked into that. The next one I want to talk about is obtaining necessary documents. You've checked the country, you've made research about the country you want to go to, you have made financial management, you know, you have sorted that financial planning as area. So you would want to start packing your documents. Make research, go on Google, look at the immigration service of that country, look at the requirements. What if you are putting up for a study visa or a work visa or family visa, whatsoever kind, just make sure you have your proper documentation so that you would not be turned down at when your visa application is put in. Okay, you know what I mean. You have to put the genuine documentation. Okay, everything they ask for, go through that process, tick the list, make sure you are fulfilling. Don't leave anyone out, don't leave any details out. Do your proper documentation. After putting your documents in place, after putting in your application, hopefully your visa gets approved. Then the belongings that you've got in Nigeria, if you have so many things, your belongings, if you want to start looking at, are you going to give them out, are you going to sell them, are you going to store them up, or are you going to move them to your new country? Okay, you want to look at that, because you cannot just leave them just like that, because you may not likely go back in the next 5 years. Okay, you know what I mean? So we want to look at what are we giving out, what are we selling, what are we still keeping for ourselves, or what are we taking along with us. Okay, so we want to look at that area as well. Haven't moved into that country now, let's say everything's sorted, you have relocated, you want to look at the area you want to settle in, and this, of course, this one will come while you are searching for that country you want to move into. Okay, you want to look at that city, that is, you want to consider that city that you'll be able to get jobs. You know, in this country where I am, there are some cities that you know where what they do. You know that kind of job they do in that city. Some have got limited jobs compared to other city, so we want to look at that as well. That, do I want to settle in this city? You want to consider jobs, the job availability. You want to consider the school. If you've got younger children, you want to look at the school, how close is the area to school facilities. You know, you want to consider transportation, how easy is that place to your place of work, or how accessible is that new place to other areas as well. You want to consider all of that. Okay, when I say transportation, are we going to buy a car for easy movements? Okay, so that life will be easy for us when we move into that area, or so that when we're settling, it will help us to settle in adequate. Opening an account now, this is where I am going. You know, some people say the money you make in abroad stays abroad. I think with proper planning, okay, you have to start looking at how to save, especially how do you pay back your loan. You have to start looking at savings. You have to develop your saving culture now. Okay, you have to up your game in savings culture, or you want to look at other businesses that will be bringing in extra income aside from your normal day-to-day work you do. You want to look at how you can add additional income. Okay, you want to look at how savings now. Open an account. How much are we putting? How much are we saving every month as a family? You may want to have a joint savings account. You may want to have your personal savings. You want to look at how you'll be able to pay back your loan, or if you sold off your properties, you want to look at how you'll be able to or start making plan to get a new one. All right. So saving is very, very important. As little as 20 pounds, 10, all those littered cash around that you don't need, you need to start, instead of buying out some things that you may not likely use, you know, just put those cash into your savings. Okay, learn to save, and if you start saving up, it will be quite easy for you when you want to go into a project. Okay, it will be easy for you that, okay, let us start, we are not owing anybody, we have paid up our debts, you know, let us start making plans to have a property of our own, either here or either in your new country, or back home. Okay, so savings is very, very important. Yourself now, we've talked about your children sorted, and yourself, you know, some jobs, you know, most of the jobs here, you don't use your certification back home, I tell you. Okay, you can do some trainings on the job, then you fit in. Okay, you want to start, but you may not likely be moving up the ladder. Okay, so you want, for yourself, you want to start to look into a career. Okay, Are you going back to school? Are you taking a certification courses? Okay, you want to start to develop yourself so that you'll be able to move up the ladder. Okay, so you want to look at what are the job opportunities that is open to me. How do I better myself? What kind of courses can I go for? What kind of trainings can I do? And do I want to go back to the university to study what and what? You know, you have to develop yourself in your new country. You really have to develop yourself. Okay, so you have to develop yourself. Is very important. So and I think having done all of that is going to help you. It's just going to help you to know that you are moving forward in your new home. Okay, so that is what I have to say regarding relocation. You really have to plan properly. You have to plan properly. You have to consider proper planning before you relocate. Okay, so leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about what I said. Is it worth it to sell all of your property just so you move into a new country of your choice, or it's not worth it? Okay, to me, I'm leaving it open. Just do what is best for you. If you think you can, you have the financial capacity to do that without selling off your property, fine. If you think you can the source for funds from friends and family, fine. If you think that is the only option that is left for you, and the opportunity to relocate is open to you, and you know that it is so sure that it's not that after selling off your property you will be stuck. Okay, so you have to plan and balance it. Okay, so let me know what you think about our today's discussion. Okay, till I come your way again, see you some other time. Stay blessed. God bless you. Love you all. Bye.